Oh, what's going on, everybody? All right, so I'm just checking to make sure everybody can hear and see me okay before I jump into today's broadcast because it kind of jumped out here a little faster than I thought it would. All right, so let me double check. Oh, crap. I can't hear nothing because there's no sound. There we go. Oh, crap. I can't hear nothing. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. Valerie Walton here, and I'm really excited to talk to you today about, you know, this major issue that so many people are having when it comes to growing their business. And that is, it's actually the root of why so many marketers are having trouble finding their ideal customers, closing those sales. It has absolutely nothing to do with what the offer is or what company that you've joined. It has absolutely nothing to do with your lack of value or you being unworthy of being successful in business. It has nothing to do with the price point. None of those things matter. There's something else, and it's something that needs to be established in your business from the very beginning before you do anything, before you set a price, before you start posting online, before you do anything else. This needs to get done, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys because it's all coming up. Awesome. All right. So, again, my name is Valerie Walton. I am a certified online and home business coach, marketer, and trainer. I've been doing this for the past 5 years, going on 6. That's why I stumbled there. It's about to be 6 years really soon. And I've helped over 4,000 entrepreneurs be able to either get their start in home business and start taking off with it, or go next level. Maybe they were stuck and they were looking to go next level in their business. I myself have had great success hitting 5 figures a month in just 5 months in a company. I've had a $25,000 day. And it's all due to this one very important thing. And I go over this with my coaching clients. This is a must. It is a must. And what this is your marketing message. Sometimes you might hear it be called a micro story or a one liner or even a log line like you hear about in the movies. And the reason why this is the root of what you're going to need to successfully connect with your customers is this. When you're building your home business, it is crucial that you are 100% transparent, that you are your authentic self, and that you feel comfortable and confident whenever you come out here online to interact with your ideal customers. Okay. Now, in order to do that, you need to set your intention and be crystal clear on who you are, as well as who you're looking to help and what you're going to help them with. All of those things need to be established right from the get-go. Before you start creating a Facebook profile, before you start posting, engagement posts we always hear about all the time, that crap don't matter right now. Because as good as a post could be, if there is nobody around to see it, or worse, the wrong people seeing it, you're not going to get the engagement. And this is what people just, I don't know why they overlook it, but this is why they're having the problem. And so if you can stop for a moment and really think about, who your target audience is going to be, who is this ideal customer that you're looking for, you can't just state facts. And again, I have been working with tons of coaching clients on this, and it's crazy because everybody does the same thing. Everybody does the same thing. I ask them, who's your target audience? Who do you want to help? And they tell me, oh, I want to help XYZ, right? They give me a fact or a statistic, right? Or they give me a demographic. I need more. They need more. Their audience needs more. Okay. And so, more so than the demographic, you also have to take a deep look at the psychographic. Pay attention to, the values that you're looking for in your ideal audience and the beliefs that they hold dear. Find the things that are in alignment with you and your values and why you've started this business that is also in alignment with your values. If you start thinking about this and you discover, wait a minute, I don't even know why I'm in this business. For real, I like the comp plan. Like, that's all I got. If you start thinking like that and you realize, wait, this isn't really in alignment with my core values, maybe it's time for you to go and start a different business and offer a different solution to a different problem, Gerald. That's okay. But it's good to be able to establish that early on rather than get out here and get absolutely freaking frustrated trying to post, trying to chase people down, trying to jump into people's inbox, trying to follow people, doing all this stuff. And you're doing it to no avail. It's going to feel like it's all in vain. It's going to feel like, you put in all this effort for nothing, and you're going to be mad. You're going to be frustrated, and rightfully so. And so, in order to avoid all of that, all of the headache, all of the pain, all of the drama, all of the rejection, here's how you avoid it. Do this work now. And so many people will want to avoid it. They don't want to do it. Okay. But this is necessary. This is the root. This is the cement that you're using as your foundation. This is the root of the tree that you're trying to grow when you plant that seed. Okay. This is the seed. This is it. So when you're thinking about who you're looking to help, right? Here's a really simple tip on how you can do that. And that is to think about where you were just before you found this thing that you're now offering as the solution for you. Where were you? What were you going through? What were you thinking? And again, a lot of times my coaching clients will skip right over that and they don't even realize they're doing it. And so if you're a coaching client of mine and we've had this conversation, please know that I'm probably not talking about you. I'm either talking about none of you or all of you. Right? So, and it's okay because I went through the same thing when I was being coached on this, and trying to understand and get clarity on, what is my purpose here? As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a marketer, what's my purpose? What's the intention behind what I'm doing? Right? What's in it for this person if they do decide to buy from me? What's up with that? I really had to think about it. Right? And so as I started to think about, for example, let's use my coaching services. And that's the main offer that I have for folks. Well, I decided to do it because I remember what was happening to me just before I found coaching as a solution. And now I've decided to offer that. Now that I've gained the skill set and also created the results for myself and also duplicated those results in other people, I feel good, really confident about coaching other folks. Now, what they do with my coaching, that's up to them. That ain't on me. I over deliver on my promise to show up and coach you and tell you the things that I know work. Okay. If they don't do it, now, what you want me to do about that? Dragging them out of bed. Right? So because of that, right, I can remember not only, like I said, demographic, a lot of people, oh, I want to help women, right? Oh, I want to help people between the ages of 35 and 55, and all the statistical stuff, all the facts, the data. That is too robotic. Do not do that. It's too robotic. You are going to be looking to connect on an emotional level with human beings, people that are going through things right now, good or bad, but they're going through something in their lives. And there is something, some thought, some belief, something that has manifested into their lives that they see as a problem. And they're looking for a solution to that. The way that you stand out from everybody else, right? People will say, oh, you need to brand yourself and all that. And I agree. But branding, very simply put, is who you are, right? Your identity. and who other people perceive you to be, right? And I'm talking target audience. I'm not talking any Tom, Dick, or Harry off the street, right? Because you got haters out there. So we know what they think of you, right? But it's who you say you are, and it's who your target audience says that you are, which is reputation in alignment. If they're matching, you've got a good brand, right? So the question is, before you can have a reputation, you have to establish who you are. You have to announce yourself to the world and let people know who you are and what you're about. So who are you? Who were you back when you had the same or similar problem to the people that you're looking to help today? And so for me, thinking back on, the moment that I realized, oh, I need some coaching and I'm willing to do what I need, because I couldn't afford it at the time. I didn't have the money for it, but I figured out a way. And so hopefully that encourages you to know that your price point, I don't care how big or small you believe that your price point is, that is never the determining factor. I don't care what anybody says to you. I don't care what objection you get. That is never the determining factor. Deep down inside, because the problem is most people aren't completely honest with themselves, right? But deep down inside, that person is objecting, not because of the money, but because they don't have a willingness to move forward. Because even if it's something you really, really want, even if you don't have the money in front of you right then and there, what you going to do? You're going to figure it out. You're going to go collect it. You're going to save for it. You're going to borrow it. You're going to do something. You're going to go get yourself a credit card, ask for a credit increase. You're going to do something to get what you know you need, because you have such a strong desire for it. That's the way human beings work with anything, whether it's something they need to buy, whether it's a relationship. When you find that's somebody that you want to hold on to, you are willing to do what is necessary. And I don't mean that in a manipulative way or in a desperate way. I'm just saying that you know that you need to bring love and respect to the table with that person, right? And so it's the same thing with the money. If it's something that you really desire to have in your life, you're going to bring what you need to bring to the table. All right. So, anywho, as I think about that, right, and I realized I needed coaching at the time, right? If I were to stop and think about what was I thinking, what was I feeling at the time? Well, I was feeling angry. Honestly, I was feeling angry. I was feeling frustrated. I was feeling stuck. Why? Because here I had been trying to figure out on my own for a year, how do I come up with the plan, the strategy, the all the right things necessary to build a successful business. How do I do that? And I realized that this is not a one and done type of thing. Growing your business is exactly that. It's growth. Therefore, it's a process. There is no, you will constantly be working on something to further yourself and in turn grow your business. This is how that works. This is a process. And so when I realized, well, I haven't figured out how to do this on my own yet, I guess it's time to ask for help, Val, and stop banging my head up against the wall. And then when I heard the amount of coaching, everything that I was going to get into, the value was there. I saw it. I wanted it. I was hungry for it. And I saw the price tag and I was like, oh, I don't have that right now. What do I do to get, what do I do? My thought wasn't, oh, I don't have it, so, oh, well, guess I got to walk away. Guess I'm going to be stuck forever. That was not what I was thinking. I was thinking, I don't have it right now. What can I do? That's resourcefulness. And that's what you want to start thinking about when you're looking to create your target audience. Start thinking about where you were at the time that you had the problem, just before you found your solution, right? Because if you can incorporate that into your marketing message, right, into your brand statement, into, your micro story, if you can incorporate that, then guess what? That's something that people can relate to. And it's not going to be by happenstance. See, if you're only building a target audience based on, the factual statistical stuff, the logic stuff, and not the intuition stuff, not the beliefs and values stuff that's held in a different place, that's in your heart. Most folks are trying to build their target audience only using their head. And that's why they don't get anywhere. Because and that's why they're like, oh my gosh, I can't find the right people for my business, because you haven't tapped into people, starting with yourself. And I know this might sound quite woo-woo right now, but I'm telling you, once I'm sitting with a client and we start digging deeper than just, oh, I want to help people 35 to 45. Once we start going deeper than that, once I learned their story of what they were going through before they found their solution, I'm like, there you go. There's your target audience right there. And they this. Right? They're like, that's it right there. Oh, because I said to them, you think you're the only person on earth who ever has or ever will go through that? Do you think there's nobody out there on the planet who can relate to what you were going through then, right now? Right? I know when I sit there and I say I was frustrated, I was angry just before I found coaching, that's how I knew I needed it. When I talk about how, I wouldn't give up and I couldn't give up because I was doing this for my children for so many reasons. I was doing it to set the example. I was doing it to provide financially for them. I was doing this to give a better life where we could all be together and I don't miss out on watching them grow up in front of my eyes. Those things were important to me. Those were the values that I held dear. And there are so many other people out here in this world going through the same thing right now that I was going through 6 years ago before I got coaching and turned my business around. You see that? So it's more than just I'm looking for people 35 to 45. It's more than just I'm looking for parents who want to grow a business. But why? Why do they want to go grow a business? What are they going through in their lives right now? How are they feeling? What are they thinking? Is it the frustration that's getting to them? Like, what is the problem, the pain point that they're going through right now? Because as you get out here and you market, the way that you grab people's attention, the way that you attract them to you is through relatability. So many people tell you, oh, you've got to be an authority out here. And to a certain extent, yeah, because you got to have some influence. But you know where the influence begins? Relatability. That's where the connection part of things takes place. That's where the rapport building begins. Whether or not, as a person comes across you in your videos, in your posts, can they relate to what you're talking about? And then after that, do you create an environment where they're comfortable conversing with you about it? Do you invite them in? Because every post should be an invitation to a conversation. Write that down. If you haven't written down anything I've said so far, definitely write that down. All of your posts should be an invitation to a conversation. How are you making people feel? You know how they're feeling now in terms of their problem, but are you creating a safe environment for them to be able to confess that to you? Yeah, I'm going through that right now. I'm having this issue. So that when you let them know, I have a solution for that, I'd love to be able to help you with that, that they take that seriously and they believe you and they have some trust in you, because when you say it, you're being genuine. A lot of folks want to offer their business opportunity or they want to offer their products to honestly anybody and everybody. They don't care. They just trying to make some money out here in these streets, right? That's all they want to do. But think about what happens when you start connecting with people that you can actually relate to. The conversation is so much different. The conversation goes from you sitting there like, oh, I'm feeling anxiety. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to offer. What happens next? How do I approach them? It goes from all of that worry to, I know exactly what I'm going to talk to them about. Because I've been through what they're going through right now. So of course I can help with that. Of course I'll know what to say because I've been down that road myself. And see, then everything changes. And that's when you can start to go out here and set up your profile in a professional manner that does not break Facebook's policies. You can also start posting in the same manner where you are grabbing people's attention, but not any people, the right people, your ideal audience, your customer base. And this begins the whole sales process. A lot of you have seen my funnel, the sales funneling process made easy. That is where it all begins. Before you even get social media, figuring out what you're going on there for, who you're going on there for, what you're going to talk about that they can understand, they can relate to. They say, oh my gosh, you sharing your story is like holding up a mirror to me. That's what you want. You can't do that until you really get more introspective and start paying attention to where you were and how you can relate, how you can, understand one another, be in alignment with one another. Establish that, my goodness, now everything turns around in your business. Now you will never find yourself saying, I don't know what content to put out. I don't know what to say to them. I don't know how to start the conversation. I don't know what groups to go in. You will never find yourself saying that ever again. So now that we've just talked about target audience, let me just brush real quickly over the micro story. So your micro story is one brief, concise and clear paragraph about who you are, what you do, and what's in it for the viewer, right? That ideal customer. And so this is designed to basically tell people in a nutshell what your entire business is about. This is designed for you to be able to, move forward in your business and attract the right people to you. It's the beginning stage. It's the root of attraction marketing or influencer marketing, if you will. Same thing. Okay. So what you don't want to do, I'll tell you what you don't want to do, then I'll tell you what you do want to do. What you don't want to do is get too creative and too flowery with your wording. Like, don't start doing all the, I'm here to inspire the masses to go next level in life. What the hell does that mean? Right? Like, in what way? And how does that benefit me? What exactly do you do? How do you know what I'm saying? That's too out there, child. Okay, it's too vague. Let's get clearer, right? So you don't want to do that, and you don't want to use too much insider messaging and terminology. So for example, if you're in crypto and you say, I help people with the pip and and your average person's like, what the hell's a pip? You talking about Gladys Knight? Child, they ain't gonna know what you're talking about. And I know sometimes people try to use that as a way to like impress people, to say, hey, I'm knowledgeable, I'm an authority. But all that does is confuse the hell out of people, child. And they be like, oh, I don't know what that means. Scroll on. And you've missed them, even though that is somebody that could have really benefited from what you do have to offer. So we don't want to get too creative, too flowery. We also don't want to get too industry term using. We don't want to use too much of that terminology. So that's what you don't do. Here is what you do. 3 things need to get answered in that micro story. Okay. And here they are. What is the problem that your audience has? And see, this is why we needed to talk about target audience first. What is the problem that your target audience has that you relate to because you used to have it, right? What's the solution that you provide in your own unique way, right? That makes you stand out from everybody else. And then, the icing on the cake, the kicker. What is the success? What is in it for them? What emotional attachment are they going to have to getting their solution to their problem from you? How are they going to feel? How is their life going to be different? Thanks to connecting with you. If you can answer those 3 questions, you got a solid micro story, right? And if you can go up to a stranger, right? Let's say you going to go get your your morning Starbucks, and you happen to, you ask the what is it, the barista, you ask them, hey, um quick question, if I say that I blank blank blank, what does it sound like I do? Right? You can ask them, you could ask a family member who is not in your industry or anything like that. Ask them, because if you pitch your marketing message to someone and they don't understand what the hell the message is, it's ineffective. As cute as it sounds, as catchy as it might be, it's ineffective. You ain't gonna get no money like that. And so, if you are looking to make money in your business and do it through helping people, the people you're trying to help need to understand what you're talking about. Okay? So make sure that you craft it like that. And listen, if for some reason you're like, okay, I got the tips, but I'm stuck, Val. I don't know exactly what to do. I need some help with this. Well, I've got several solutions for you, right? So there's definitely going to be some solution that can fit you and your needs when it comes to your business. But my top recommendation is that you go here, get the clarity, the confidence, and the cash flow that you've been wanting. And it all starts with that marketing message, that micro story. But you can go right here, valeriewalton.com/coaching, and check out a couple of the packages that I have available for you. If for whatever reason it's not a good fit, fine, I'll find you something else. That's cool. I have something for everybody. But I have made this so accessible to the masses and so affordable to the masses. I highly doubt anybody's going to be like, oh, I can't get coaching from Val. That's bull. Total bull. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I so appreciate you. If you have any questions, of course, you can put them in the comments, put them in the chat. If you love this video, head on over to Val's Victory fan page. You'll see it under Valerie Walton Coaching. Head on over to my Facebook fan page if you're watching me on Facebook. And if you're on YouTube, you don't have to go anywhere. Just go ahead and click that like and the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications so you know every time I live stream, every time I upload a video, so that it can help you grow and grow faster. Because this year, my theme is all about accelerating your business. So come along on the journey. Come do this with me and sign up for coaching. And definitely make sure that you are on my email newsletter. Thanks so much, you guys. And I will see you same Profitpreneur time, same Profitpreneur channel, live at 5. Bye.